Hi everyone, welcome back to the homestead. Today we're going to show you how we tap maple trees to get sap and make our own homemade maple syrup. So if you're interested in finding out how that's done, stick around. First, the containers we use are some food grade oil jugs from a restaurant. We just clean the inside out and drill a hole in the cover, and then the tubing goes right in. This prevents a lot of the debris that might fall off in an open container. The outsides look a little bit dirty, but that's just from storage. We made sure to clean everything out before we tapped this year.
Actually, let's test our hose. See how long our hose is. We want to make sure it goes inside. Here. It'll reach right there. Okay. Now you want to pull this back so we don't get anything in it. And go at a little bit of an angle.
I think that's good, Dad.
Think that's good? Sure good. That is probably good. And what I'll do is I'll just...
A little deeper.
There. Okay. You want to twist it in there. It's at a little bit of an angle now. Is that all the farther it'll go?
When you are tapping trees with this method where the hose goes directly into the tree, you want to make sure that your drill bit and your hose have the same outside diameter so you don't have a bunch of sap leaking out around the hose. We use a 1/2 inch drill bit and a 1/2 inch outside diameter tubing. The inside diameter of the tubing of this one is 5/16. We got our tubing at a local farm store. You can also get it at a hardware store. Usually it's in a huge roll and they cut it to whatever length you would like. And then we also prop up or use wire to attach the bucket to the tree, and that just prevents the buckets from falling over when it's windy, because that's really sad when you go out to collect sap and you see our bucket is tipped over and sap is all over the ground. This is a really good activity to include the entire family in. It really feels amazing to get outside and get some fresh air after being cooped up all winter long. Unfortunately, we don't have any maple trees on our land, but we have great friends that let us tap their trees. Now, of course, there are other ways of tapping trees. You can use your traditional spiles into a bucket or a bag. There's also spiles that you attach a hose onto that goes into a bucket or a bag, or a line system for big operations. This just is our way of doing this inexpensively and with the least amount of materials that we need to store and clean and whatnot. We only tap a few trees, so getting really expensive equipment and all that is just not in the cards for us. This may not be the most conventional way to gather sap, but it really works well for us. We are able to gather enough that we make enough syrup for us for an entire year. Plus, we have a few bottles that we're able to sell, and we give some away as gifts. This is one of those homesteading things that anyone can do no matter where you live. Even if you're in the city and you have a maple tree in your yard, you can make your own homemade maple syrup. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video. At the end of the week, I will have one up showing you how we actually boil down our sap and finish off the maple syrup. Thank you all for joining us today on the homestead.